Hello, Arsenal fans from Uganda. How you doing? Um, uh, Today we need to talk about our football club and what's going to happen, especially in the coming season, where we actually don't see light at the end of the tunnel. Uh, the summer has begun. We haven't gotten new players in. Our captain Koscielny wants to leave the club. We have lost players during the close season. Peter Cech retired. Aaron Ramsey left to Juventus. I mean, those are places that we need to fill. And of course, having the problems of our defense at the back, licking in goals, which was not very good the whole of last season. So, we needed to have started this season a bit on a more sound ground by bringing in a couple of defenders, especially in defense. We need a backup for a goalkeeper because Peter Cech retired. Ospina has left and gone to Napoli. So we really need backup in the goalkeeping department, and of course now the defenders, because when you look at our defense last season, it was very shaky. Of course, the retirement of Metasaka, we didn't actually replace him in the back. Then we have had Rob Holding, who has not come to the fore, um, and the German centre back, who has not really given us so much to talk about the whole of last season. So we should need to bolster our team with defenders. We have been talking about Taney. Taney from Celtic Football Club. Now, Celtic Football Club have asked Arsenal to pay £25 million for this player, but Arsenal apparently is not forthcoming. Arsenal wants to pay in bits and pieces to get this player, but Celtic are adamantly saying they need the money. They need a £25 million to go to the market and probably purchase the kind of players they're also looking at. And this probably would be a record signing for Celtic in the recent years. Arsenal has been talking about William Saliba from Saint Etienne in France as one of the replacement, but of course this is not going to come out so well because Saliba is probably in France thinking, okay, wait a minute, the French international captain of Arsenal is not interested in this club, so is it the best club for me to go to? I mean, it's really giving us bad publicity. Then uh, then the midfield, we need to have a replacement for Aaron Ramsey. Aaron Ramsey's departure. Aaron Ramsey left for Juventus for a free. Arsenal didn't make any good business with that. I mean, we could have sold him and picked some money to probably put in the bank for us to purchase some more players. So we actually don't have a replacement yet for him. And of course, Welbeck is out of contract. Welbeck being out of contract means that Arsenal would need to replace him with probably a winger. But as I can see, Arsenal is trying to get players maybe from the reserve. I've seen Saka, young boy. Most people yesterday after the game in Denver were actually so tongue in cheek equating him to Leon Messi. Of course, I don't think it is that comparison is actually very realistic. But he had a very good game. Of course, our new boy Martinelli gave us a good game, scored a very good goal in the 3-win against our hosts yesterday. But still, you could see that these are players for the future. These are not players that Arsenal will present tomorrow for looking for a result tomorrow. We will have to struggle even against the small teams that have just come up, Norwich City, Aston Villa. These are teams that normally we should be beating, but I have a feeling we'll be struggling with to beat such teams. Well, and of course, our attacking midfield role of the German Mesut Ozil. Mesut Ozil has been off the boil of late, uh, not performed so well, been on and off. Actually, I think Arsenal were willing to offload him and get a better, uh, maybe a younger or better player, more energetic, with more zeal, having something to look forward to. But Ozil looks to be a man that has achieved everything and has nothing to look forward for. So, no, and Fenerbahce that really wanted him. I don't think they can afford him because Fenerbahce was saying that his weekly wages were way out of this world. So even a loan deal couldn't work out, because a loan deal would mean that probably Fenerbahce pays half of that money, which, and Ozil is believed to be earning almost £300,000 a week, which was a very big contract that was given to him. So that also has not helped to facilitate that move. So, but Arsenal would need a player in that role, because the whole of last season we suffered a lot. I don't think Iwobi will come to the fore this season. Yes, Iwobi is a very good player, but I don't think he has that quality to actually play match in, match out, weekend in, weekend out. Can he do that? I highly doubt he can do that. So we'd probably need another player to come in there and probably fill up that gap. Fakiri from French side, French side Lyon was one of the people Arsenal was targeting. Would be a very good replacement in that field, but I don't think Arsenal has actually put in a bid for him, though the player has been pushing to leave the side. Now, we need probably a striker, a backup striker, because with Danny Welbeck leaving the side, that would mean that only Nketiah, a young boy, is on the bench, and that I don't think is strong enough. We don't have a strong enough bench, because you'd have only the attack of Aubameyang and Lacazette. So any of them being injured, that means creates a very big problem. So those are the places I think Arsenal needs to push up. But at the moment, I don't see Emery doing so much. Although with the new appointment of Edu as the technical director, I think it will push maybe Arsenal to bring in players, because Edu has been in Brazil talking to a fourth player called Everton, who played in the Copa America and had a very nice game. So probably with Edu in, we would get in some good deals, probably loan deals, because there are so many players probably that Madrid would actually love to offload, because they have signed so many players, so they need to offload some players. So I could see a player like Vasquez coming to Arsenal on loan. I don't know if that will work out, but at the moment I think loan players will be Arsenal will see so many loan players coming to a team that was once the pride of London. It's going to be a very torrid time this season, but we have to hang in there. We, the people who support this club, we have to hang in there. So that was it. Have a blessed evening.